I've thought about this a lot, and I don't think we should continue seeing each other.
You can't be serious. After everything
My
we've
name
been
is
through.
Daniel Foster, and after 3 years with Luna, a woman who lived by moon cycles and crystal energy, I thought I'd seen it all. I was wrong. One Thursday, Luna had just returned from a sound bath session. She planted herself in the middle of our living room, humming so loudly the wine glasses rattled. I was trying to work, watching a tech investment tank on my screen. I gently asked if she could meditate in the yoga room I'd built for her. "Your negative energy is distracting me," she said. "The universe brought me to this exact spot." I muttered that the universe had terrible timing, but she just kept humming. Then her voice floated across the room. "I've been reflecting, Daniel. Our energies are misaligned. Your attachment to material wealth is creating a toxic environment for my spiritual growth. I think our paths are diverging. We should just be friends in this lifetime. 3 years, vacations, holidays, a shared home." All ended with a spiritual breakup speech from a $300 yoga mat I bought her. For a moment, I just stared. Then a single, sharp moment of clarity hit me. I closed my laptop. "Perfect," I said. "From a risk management perspective, that's the correct decision." Her eyes shot open. "What?" "I agree," I said calmly. "We should be friends, and as your friend, I need the apartment back. Since the lease is in my name, a clean break is best. I'll need you out by Friday." Shock washed over her face. She sputtered, swore, protested, but I was done. For years, I'd compromised while she made all the spiritual rules. But the moment she demoted me to just a friend, I took her at her word. Within 24 hours, the penthouse was free of salt lamps and sage smoke. She begged, she guilt-tripped. She even offered something about tantric closure. I just told her U-Haul closed at 7. 2 months later, I met Olivia Bennett. It was at the Harvard Club. She was elegant, sharp, and totally dismantling a senior partner from a rival firm in a zoning dispute. She was brilliant, grounded, logical, and as fate would have it, she was also Luna's best friend. I expected hostility. Instead, she smirked and said, "Luna told me you were a soulless money robot. Clearly inaccurate." Our conversation flowed. Too easily, but when my hand brushed hers, she hesitated. "Luna is my friend," she said. "Whatever you and I are, it's complicated." And she was right. But we couldn't stop what was happening. We started with professional meetings, then coffee. Then lunch. We talked about life, ambitions, dreams. I learned she stress-baked before trials. She learned I killed every houseplant I ever owned. By the time we finally kissed in Central Park one night, it was clear this was something more. Olivia wanted to tell Luna gently. We never got the chance. A colleague spotted us at dinner, hand in hand. The next morning, Luna called Olivia screaming, declaring her dead to her spiritually. She started a crusade, telling everyone I pursued Olivia just to hurt her, painting herself as the victim. We ignored it. Until the yoga studio incident. We walked in together, only to find Luna at the front of the room. When she saw us, her face twisted with fury. "You dare come to my sacred space?" she hissed. What followed was a public meltdown. But Olivia stood her ground with a poise I'll never forget, calmly calling out years of one-sided friendship and manipulation. We left with our dignity. Luna left with an audience that saw her mask crack. 2 weeks later, Luna ambushed me in my office lobby, mascara smudged. She announced she was leaving New York for Sedona to heal, blaming me for everything. "You were supposed to fight for me," she cried. "When I said we should be friends, you were supposed to prove your love." And finally, it all made sense. The breakup was a test I wasn't meant to pass. "I took you at your word," I said. "You ended it, I moved on." So did Olivia. Her last question lingered. "Was I just a failed investment?" "No," I said. "You were a chapter, one that ended. I hope your next one brings peace." That was the last time I saw her. 6 months later, Olivia moved in. Our life was simple, genuine, built on partnership. On our 1-year anniversary, I took her back to the same restaurant where we were first seen together. I pulled out a small box. "I've analyzed the long-term return on a particular investment," I said, "and I'd like your professional opinion." Her eyes filled with tears as I opened the box with an emerald ring. Daniel, she whispered, is that a proposal? Yes, I said. A merger of assets and interests permanently, she laughed through her tears. In my professional opinion, she said, this investment will yield exceptional returns. And just like that, she said yes.